I don't think that I did this right. Check 1, 2, mic check. I don't think that I did this right. Maybe. Find out. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Hello. Check microphone, check. What are y'all doing out there? Is anybody out there? I don't know if anybody's out there. No, I'm talking out in the middle of nothing, the universe. Is the chat, is this actually on? Let's find out. Twitch 2025 recap. What is that? Okay, I missed a bunch of stuff, I guess. Looks like it's on there. Check it over here. Check it over here. Let's see what we got going on. Just got back home. Shit, somebody's there. What's going on? How are y'all doing out there? Let me check one quick thing here. We just got to keep the bots. We got to keep it on. We'll do a subscriber. So if you're a subscriber or better, that's free. You can chat on YouTube. I just got to do that because of the bots. The Chinese bots will come in and do their thing. How are you all doing out there? I was in Boston. I didn't do the Thanksgiving thing. I stuck around for Thanksgiving. And then I went to see some close friends and family over this weekend. Matter of fact, I saw Volatility with Scott. Met up with him one day and then one night, and then we were supposed to get together again, but didn't have the opportunity to see him a second day. But I did have a blast meeting up with him. That was awesome, by the way. And I met some new people out in Boston too. It was really cool. Met some market participants and stuff like that. So it was a really good time. So I wasn't here today. My flight was delayed. My flight was delayed when I left. They shut down Detroit. You didn't hear. Delta shut down a bunch of flights. Their boarding systems were not working. And then today, when I was trying to leave Boston, they had something turn off on the fucking plane. I kid you not. So I'm like, this is Delta twice now. So I'm flying back today on Delta, and the plane had something turned off, and they were unsure if they restarted it, that it wouldn't turn off when they flew. So they parked us on the tarmac for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then they contacted the company and found out if we were going to be okay to fly. I was freaked the fuck out on the way home today. I was like, oh my God, I've never felt like this on a flight, where I was actually scared for my life. So I was kind of like on edge about that today. So I just got in. So I'm a little bit late back to the show. So I figured I could wrap up the day today with you, and I couldn't. The second thing is that my daughter has a concert this evening, the one that plays clarinet for you on the show. So I have to go to that. But I do want to review with you quickly, if I can, the market, if at all possible. So let's take a quick look at this here. And look at that. They're just buying it again, right? Buying it again, buying it again, buying it again, buying it again. Shocker, right? Personally, I would like to see this looks. As of right now, this looks, just by looking at this, we've had vol suppression going on, right? And we have some volatile things coming soon, don't we? We have FOMC meeting, we've got Vixpiration, we've got Quapex, and these are usually vol watershed moments in the market. So if you're looking for, like, hey, is this going to be the same as it's always been, right? I think that's the big question here is, this looks like, hey, buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. But this one I'm not so sure about. I think there's more downside danger, but we don't know just yet. Hey, buddy, good to see you. Dog's like, you're home, oh my God. So we're gonna take a look at that possible downside trade and see if we can get one more sweep lower. Let me just check, when's Vixpiration? Sorry, I'm hoarse too. I might be getting sick. Every time I travel, I get sick. It's like every single time. That's what happens. So VIX calendar. We talked about this last week, but it's November 19th. So today is only the 8th. So, no, did I have that right? Let's make sure that's 17th, excuse me. So it's not until next Wednesday. So we've got expiration next Wednesday. We've got on the 19th OPEX or QUAPEX. And then this week we have FOMC. So the last one, of course, would be month end, right? So we've got month end, QUAPEX, expiration, and the FOMC meeting. And there's now talk of the cut being a hawkish cut, right? I guess that's what they've been saying, a hawkish cut. Let's take a look at this and just see if we've done any damage that we can't see, or I couldn't see today while I was gone. If we had done too much downside damage over here. You see that candle there? Hey, buddy, what's going on? All the cats and the dogs are all coming over here. Just looking at this on a day. This is a red candle here, right? Not too many of these. Another one right here, another one right here. Let's take a peek. This looks like we haven't violated that yet. Let's go look at this one. Just check right here. We are under right now. Do you see that? We are under the 4-hour candle. So that doesn't look good there. We've got some sweeping to do under here too, don't we? Now I'm interested to see if we actually there's like a I hate calling these things fucking bull and bear traps, but I wonder if this is an actual risk off kind of a thing. With FOMC being here on Wednesday, binary event. Let's have a look at this. We'll close a little bit closer here. Let me just check this down here too. You know, and this is all negative here. Hourly velocity looks bad. I got 5 minutes. All right, I'm gonna make this quick, guys. Really, I got only 5 minutes. Really? Okay. And I want you to see this right here. You see this right here? Oh, I'm in so much trouble right now. You know I have to come. This right here. Do you see this negativity right here on this chart? On this daily velocity, I would be extremely careful. Maybe not tomorrow, but on Wednesday. If we reject and trade this sideways over here, tighter. 685.25. 685.25. Back over here. 685.25. This is a 1. I mean, I'd be for where daily velocity is right now. I'm not interested in buying this. I would need to see something like this for me to get long here. The where velocity is right now on an hourly basis too, it's pretty bearish. And if I had to guess, we're gonna fail the 685.22 in my view. And thank you for the coffee. I appreciate it. Right down there. And we never closed out this thing here either, did we? We never did we? Oh my God, that's hot. This is what I've got right here. I gotta go. My wife is yelling at me, but this is Wednesday. So right here. I'm in bear camp right now. Am I the only person in bear camp? What's fascinating though too in this is this 85, 87 thing. This prior high that's back over here. This should open a door. This should open a doorway to, moon time. This is Thursday, Friday. Let's call it Friday. And then what, Monday? Pick it back up on Monday the 15th. And we'll have to fight with these guys next. 687. We just need the new tick here. Right there. Something like that. Now, the only thing I want to say about this is I want to say one thing to you, which is if we can, I'd be more open to the trade higher if this recovered. I'd be interested in that trade there, but and that's what we did back here. But what I don't like is where Velo is. We ground and ground and ground and ground and grind it all the way up here. We challenged the all-time high, which we wanted to do. There's a new low over here. This is kind of big right here, and then I would like to see one more corrective move down. So I don't think this is gonna happen like see how this has happened every time here, right? Up, like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I think this time it doesn't work. There's a little bit of a roll here going on. The daily velocity is very weak right now too. And we love to test that daily trigger. You already know that, right? We test that daily trigger, quite common. It's a common thing for us to do. So these pullbacks are normal back here. So for right now, unless we do some kind of a recovery with a new high right here, so you've got your equal legs. Then you've got your bat wing over here. Unless we do that, the way is lower for me. Price target 677.14 SPY Wednesday or Thursday. I'll get into whether the cut is a hawkish cut or not. I'll give you a top line on it right now. I wouldn't pay too much attention to the Fed rate cut. The tone is going to matter the most. And we don't have a lot of volatility. So the market is looking for volatility. So it will look for it in the Fed decision. So any kind of like negative or hawkish commentary, any of the reporters that are in there, they're going to try to find some of that, and the market will try to react to that as well and create some volatility. The only other events we have for volatility aren't until next week. Expiration, QuapX, and then, of course, month end. So the one thing I would say to you in this is, or the last thing I would say to you in this is, this likely leads to the last big dip buy of the year. So if you're looking for the trade to 695, 700, 705, 715, any of those things, this would be the last back test. If we go down there and hit that daily trigger, will satisfy everything we need to start breaking out and upwards to the moon. So I got to go. My wife's up. She's behind the video camera right now, yelling at me or giving me the evil eye. So I'm going to stop the stream, and I want you all out there to have yourself a great holiday tonight, and I'll be on the show tomorrow morning at 9:30. What's going on? Do you have a trading bot for TradingView? No, I don't. Oh, do I? Yeah, I got tools on TradingView. I do have tools on TradingView. All right, I gotta go. James, at James NE3, hit me up on DMs if you have a question. What's going on, Brad? How are you, brother? I gotta go. I gotta run. I'll be back at. I'll be back. Let me go. I have to go to my daughter's recital right now. All right, you guys. All right.